been a long time since we got a new Star Trek movie, but Deadline dropped the story first that there's a new Star Trek movie in the works that's not Star Trek 4 because that's never going to happen and you're going to have to face the fact. But as always, I'm Al, this is the Geek in Review, so let's get to it. But the twist is, this is going to be a prequel set before the 2009 film directed by Toby Haynes, who's mostly known for TV like Doctor Who and Black Mirror. But one of the big questions is he a Trek fan, a Terry Matalas type, or an Alex Kirkman type? Who knows? The other big question is, will this be the Prime Universe or the Kelvinverse? Because either way, this could have big implications for the franchise. And by that, I mean changing canon because, it's a prequel. So what roads could they go down for this film? Well, a younger Kirk and Spock, this has been planned since the original OG show in the 60s and always gets pitched every decade or so. But as we've got a Starfleet Academy show already in development, it's highly unlikely that they'll go down this road. Ideally, the Romulan War, if you're asking me, this would be a fan favourite as it's something that we haven't seen in Star Trek before. Enterprise built to it but never really got there, and we've never really seen that time frame of the war between Earth and Romulus. Also, they could build on what little Enterprise did set up and maybe bring back a familiar face or two if we're lucky. It all depends when it's going to be set. And with it being a prequel, it does limit it though when you think about it, and it does play further into the argument that Trek can't really escape itself. And by that, I mean Star Trek seems terrified to go forward. With Strange New Worlds being a prequel, and remember, Discovery started as a prequel as well, it seems Star Trek can't escape its own or old canon. Also, another big question is, will it be an original crew of characters or based on pre-existing ones? And this is something that's going to divide the fandom, and Star Trek fandom loves getting divided every few years. Because over the last 6 since New Trek started, it's been pretty divided whenever a new show starts, but I'm not going to get into all that. Also, with this being a Paramount production, is this going to go to cinemas or streaming? They haven't announced anything yet, this is just a sort of rough idea and pitch, but that is another big question that has huge implications. Because some fans are just happy with any new Star Trek that gets produced, and others want it to have, let's say, a bit more gravitas. And another question is it even going to get made? I mentioned Star Trek 4 at the start of this video, and it's had a lot of directors come and go, and it's been stuck in development hell for nearly a decade. And again, it's probably not going to get made, you're just going to have to get over that, like and subscribe. But here's an idea, if you were going to do it, want to do it on the cheap, can't get the cast together, maybe they're a bit older, do an animated film. People will love that. Why don't you do that? But for me, this new Star Trek has been tonally all over the place, and for the majority of it, not fun really to watch. I won't get into the new Trek debate here, I don't hate it, I just feel it doesn't feel like Star Trek, and it feels more like a disappointment. Now, like I said, this is just a sort of pitch for a new film at the moment that's been rumoured, or at least heavily rumoured to be in production, or at least pre-production, but we've seen it all before with Star Trek 4, and until it starts shooting, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. How many directors are going to come and go? When is it going to be set? Is it going to be in the Kirkman verse or the Prime verse? We're going to have to wait and see. As always, I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments below. And my name's Al, thanks for watching.